Hi everyone. For those of you who wondered, could I make it work with the wood glue and the flax straw on this wall? I would say yes, but it depends on the technique. And what I wanted to show you today was how I apply it. So I'm just going to put you down. I'm sorry, it wobbles a bit. I'm going to put you down here so I can show you how I do it. See if this works. I guess it could work. Now what I do is I have a spatula. I have wood glue. I put the wood glue onto the spatula. Normally I'll put it down, the spatula down, and just put the glue on while it's lying down, because then I can press the tube with both hands. But the camera is where I usually put it down. So I'm just going to do it this way. So you'll see the principle in it. I put on this amount of wood glue, and on the wall I just put it on like you would use spackle or sanding, or no, it's not called sanding, sand spackle, and you would just apply it like that, so it's in one thin layer. When that's done and this one is empty for glue completely, I start applying the straw. I want this spatula to be completely free of glue, because or else it'll just dry in and then it'll build up a lot of goo. Now, when first I did it, I took this and then I just put it on like that. I have now found the method. I make a little ball of these straws and then I just dab it on, and then everything that touches glue will stay. Oh, I got out of the camera angle, I'm sorry, but you get the picture of it. And the excess falls down on the plate and of course on the floor, because I'm not very good at not being messy. So there's a lot of glue lying down there. No, not glue, sorry. A lot of straw lying down there. But I'll just scoop that up. I can show you. I'll just get down to that, scoop that up by hand, because there's no glue on it. The glue is on the wall. I scoop it up, put it up in the plate, and use it for the next round of glue. Now, that works for me. And of course you can see that there's a lot on it here, and I can just touch it when it dries, and then all the pieces that are not glued up, they will drizzle off. And it doesn't matter, because this will stay. This will stay. Now, why are you... We know that you're messy, Melina, but why are you so messy in your plastering of that wall? Completely no pattern in it. Yes, there is, because I tried different techniques at different small spots, and that's why I had to keep them away from each other, so I remembered what I had done at the different places. It's always an answer and an explanation to everything. So I did that, and I have come up with this way of doing it, and it works. It works for now. What will be interesting to find out is, does it work when I put the first layer of clay onto it? Will it stick? I think it will. I think it's a good method. It's working for me anyway. So that's the one thing. The other thing is, I normally get this place up to 16, 17 degrees Celsius when I heat it up. Now, outside now is almost spring weather. It's 8 or 9 degrees. And I think maybe that's the reason, and also that my Uncle Ole, he insulated the loft up here. Up here on the other side of these boards are these masonite, it's called, boards, very thin little sheets that are put down all over the place. And then there's insulation, wood chips, insulation, bats, 5 centimeter thick all over the place, and then floorboards on top of that. And it really means, before I didn't have anything here, I just had the boards like these, and they were just air coming up through all the cracks between the boards. And that has been shut off now and insulated, so the heat stays down here in the living room and doesn't just go up there to the attic. That helps. And today I got the thermometer up to 22 degrees Celsius. That is a lot if you don't know it. It's a very normal room temperature. And I never had that here. I may not burn that much firewood in both stoves when it is 8 or 9 degrees. I may not have done that before, but I did today because I was feeling a little and it was windy outside, and I thought, no, I'll just start up both ovens and get a good warmth going in here. And I can tell you I did. 22 degrees Celsius. I'm not sure what it is in Fahrenheit. 32 is 0, and then it's half, and we're up to, I don't know, 80, 40, 48. It's in the 50s. It's in the 50s. Maybe 60 even. You'll do the math, or just ask Google to translate 22 degrees Celsius into Fahrenheit and 8 degrees or 9 degrees Celsius as it is outside into Fahrenheit. Then you know what I'm talking about. But 22 degrees is very normal temperature in a room. Very warm temperature in a room, actually, for me. But it's nice, and I'm not going to put in more firewood today, I think. I'm going to put in some work into getting this piece of wall finished. A lot of glue on it, a lot of straw on it, and then we'll let it dry until tomorrow. And then I'm going to try to apply some clay. So that's all from me for today. I was just making a little update on that, and then I couldn't help myself but tell you how warm and cozy I am in my little cabin. That's very, very nice. I love it. I hate freezing. So with that, I'll see if we can find the dog. She's very unpleased with me because I made her come in again. Yeah. Mom, we should go out to play. You know, we've been out to play. Mom needs to work a little bit, okay? Relax, little dog. You say goodbye to people? You say goodbye? Yeah? You say goodbye? You're a good dog. You're a good dog. Say goodbye and be a good dog. Yeah. Bye-bye, everyone. We'll see you on the next one.